Hello everyone. Sorry. Well, I'm a little bit late. I was just recording an episode for tomorrow and I was running into some issues. And then the cat decided he wanted feeding. But I rushed back. I'm here. I'm a little bit out of breath. How are we all doing? I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. We'll wait like 1 minute or so. And then we will crack on with the stream. Because we got lots to be doing today. Also, how's the audio? Hey, Raise the Boat, how you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Actually, I'm not late, nor early. I arrived exactly when I meant to. Yes, that's my excuse. Okay, stream is looking good. Hey, Hippo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. But yeah, I was having some issues with my recording today, so hopefully everything is fine now. We can speak about that later on. For now, I want to get cracking. Right, what is our goal for today? We're going to continue building up. Mordor is getting kind of close to us, so maybe we could also increase our Minotaurs. Oh, I'm currently at war, aren't I? Yes, I remember now. We had the invasion that started yesterday. Right. Here, let's raise the army, and we'll start the day by crushing them. I have 62 commander advantage now. That's actually kind of insane. Right, over here we go. Is everything good, or is there like a mega stream delay? Do you guys hear me fine? There's this annoying thing where YouTube says I'm live, but OBS doesn't, and I don't know why it's a little bit desync. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. A horde of disjointed raiders have joined Asin in her proposed assault against my holdings. Although the size of the force is formidable, they lack discipline or loyalty. With each scrounged fighter focused exclusively on what they can get out of the war first and foremost. Unlike a conventional foe, it might be possible to simply deal directly with the invaders. Perhaps a bargain could be struck. No. We will banish them, just like we banish the other weak men that populate the forests. We will get rid of them all. Right, healing dams has been constructed. Where's that? I think that's Ascalon. Let's keep all of these buildings flowing. Yeah, that should be fine. Also, towards the end of today's stream, if I forget, please remind me, but I want to speak about the new videos, because I'm pretty sure I have landed on a format now. And I figured out the details on exactly what I want to do. And they will be Lord of the Rings themed, at least to begin with. We figured that out. Right, these guys are gone. Get out of it. Let's go sailing. I guess we can't find the White Dread anymore, but the bonus gold will be welcome. It will help fund us and get more Minotaurs, although we have 7,000 of the stuff. We're actually super rich. I didn't realize. Hey, Bakerman, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Increase control has finished. Okay, hold your horses a minute. Let's continue helping out with this, because things look a mess over here. And I think soon our truce review should expire as well. Oh wow, that was really fast. Okay. Right, let's help your control as well then. 85 gold per... Our gold income has dipped a bit. I would like to get that back up to 100 or as close to 100 as we can. That would be nice. Keep your wits about you, lads. A walrus, that's not good enough. Come on. We're here to hunt proper beasts of the depths. Give us a sea drake or something. How long left until we get by the sword? Only 4 years for by the sword as well. So soon we can really begin the offensive. 2,000 gold. Thank you very much. Man, I love the sailing. The sailing is so damn good. Okay, what are we doing now? We might be able to wander and stuff once we get back. I will keep doing these just because I don't want hope to start dipping. But today, I would like to reclaim our holy sites and stuff if possible. Oh gosh, what's happening here? There's been a blaze. 150 gold. Or it returns to a wilderness. I can't risk that. Here, let's take a little bit of a gamble. 75 gold. That's fine. So, that's this one. We actually need to get rid of the pirate remnants, so let's do that. We are settling refuges, right? Yeah, we got 10 months on this one. Okay, we got 10 months on our refuges, so those are going to take a lot of gold as well when we start building those up. Hello, it's been a moment until I call one of your streams. Question, what do you mean you won't be able to hunt white bread? Is it a one-time thing? I think so. I mean, we already killed it. Unless you can hunt multiple of them. I have no idea. Right, Garden of the Stars has been completed. Get your words out. I mean, I imagine something as mythical as the White Dread would not be repeatable, but I could be completely wrong as well. Yeah, let's heal this. Dread Junior? Who knows? Maybe it would it be called the White Dread? the White Inconvenience, maybe. He's not quite big enough yet. Right, here, let's patrol the borders. Also, it's such a rare encounter. If you can find it again, I wonder if we even would. Right, you are a Kinn-lai here. Why don't you join us? I could always do with more champions. Exactly. 18 prowess is good enough. Let's attempt to study that. We do get a learning perk. Very nice. Hold on a minute. We're playing a little bit fast here. Right. So you're a settlement. Let's upgrade you. Am I increasing development over here? No, I'm increasing development down this way. But that's already a refuge. Right. So let's refocus our attention up here then. And didn't I already give this away? Yeah, I already gave that away. Okay. That's just me not keeping an eye on things. And then we do get a learning perk. Increased development in county efficiency plus 20% is very nice. Let's go ahead and get that. We can colonize faster and also help the capital. It looks like the orcs are actually making an offensive. So we will also have to deal with them probably today as well. That is fine. We can deal with those rather easily. Right, I have returned. Do I still have a truce with you? I don't. Right, let's do homeland reclamation for county then. And then we shall swiftly deal with you as well. Shendal is looking fine, so let's upgrade that. We'll have to give away this stuff later. But I'm really excited for this new video format series that I've mentioned. I'm actually really excited for it. The videos won't come out that often because it's very different to stuff I've done before. But it's like bonus in between stuff. There's still going to be Let's Play series as well. So that won't change anything, but it's just some extra stuff that I'm doing on top of my current stuff. Hey, Sir Grey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you. I think it's the orcs that are gonna need the luck because I'm gonna slaughter them. Right. As a killing, we have the Gardens of Lorien, the Sanctuary. We have the Elven Forges. So what else should I build here? I think probably... Was it the Citadel? No, it's not the Citadel. I thought it was the Citadel. Is it the Hall of Lords? No. Wait, which one, when it levels up, gives us... I thought there was one that gives us less stress gear. Oh, it's the Sanctuary. Right, we already got that one. Okay, in that case... We could go for the Hall of Lords then, because we get more prowess per level of fame. We get more knight, and we get knight effectiveness as well. So I like the idea of getting the Hall of Lords. Let's do that. That sounds like a brilliant idea. Here, hop on over there. This siege is a victory. As is the war. And then if this is already a castle, which it is, we can grant that away. And now that's a refuge as well. So that's actually a separate duchy, which I can create. So let's do that. Okay. Wait, settlement 1. I probably, because that's the capital here, let's actually increase development here first. And we'll just let that run in the background. Right. So, I want to secure the borders of Usakan, which means these guys would probably be next. However, I mean, we could do a holy war for kingdom. I'm not sure if I launch it before I get by the sword. I'm not sure if we still get the input. So I'm just going to be on the safe side. We'll wait for this first. And then we can do that. What I can do, though, is... Aha! This is upgraded. Right, let's start upgrading these refuges. I can start dealing with these guys, right? If we do a holy war? Yes. And then we're going to have to spend the gold to convert it as well. Because I think they are tribal. So let's bring our elves over here. Man, it's crazy how we played so passive. But now we go on the offensive. Things are shifting. The momentum. It is on our side. The wind fills our sails. Legendary elven city has been built. Yes, so let's get the guild hall maxed out over there. Oh, I need more gold. We're going to be spending it so quick. Dangerous faction. Wants independence from their liege. Okay. That's going to be a bit of an issue. That's over here, right? Yeah. I mean, I have told you to... Yeah, you're converting the faith, so you keep on working on that. And we'll just have to address that slowly over the years. There we go. That was very quick. Right. So that's a tribal holding. Let's feudalize it. And then we can grant that away. So now it's a refuge. Val is its own duchy. I need 3 counties for this. Okay. I can deal with you next. Let's do Holy War for Duchy. And we can take all of this. I might want to recruit more men-at-arms at some point. But for now, we seem to be doing... Okay. But how is your week going, guys? Hopefully your weeks are off to a nice start. We might even get the second coming of Amav as well. Yeah, where are you going? Get back here. Get back here. Right, a bunch of building. Let's upgrade the Hall of Lords, and then that should be complete. Kaleng, settlement level 3. You can become a settlement level 3. Ardenak will wait with you. Ardenak still terrifies me. One day we will cleanse it, but not today, not today. Right, this war is a victory. I'm gonna have to... Yeah, we need to feudalize all of this as well. That's fine. That is fine. 500 gold each time is kind of expensive, but we're making good money. I'm sick, but on the bright side, now I can catch the stream live. Oh man, that sucks. I hope you're feeling better soon. There seems to be a lot of sickness going around at the moment. I'm still recovering a little bit as well. But luckily, I'm well enough to play games, so... I will count my blessings whilst I can. You know what? I had a horrible 10 days. My pet died. My wife's grandfather died a few days later. And yesterday my grandfather passed away. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Raised I really am. Hopefully, my streams can offer some form of entertainment for you. But yeah, if you ever want to chat or whatnot, the Discord's always open. Or we can, you know, we can just play and stream as well. Hey JB, how are you keeping? In the previous stream, you mentioned about the Morag-Wendy and building men at arms. The Kinn-lai fought under the elves that did not sail to Ammon to see the light of the two trees. Ah, so is the Morag-Wendy, so is that just like a blanket term for the elves that didn't do that then? Welcome to the stream, by the way, Rhino. Hey Vanessa, welcome to the stream. Also, sorry I didn't schedule the stream today, guys. I completely forgot. And then I was recording, and then I had some issues when recording. Things were a little bit chaotic, but I'm glad I'm relaxed now. I'm enjoying Lord of the Rings. Right here, let's create this. And then I guess you're the lucky one to receive your duchy. Yep, you get that one. We are expanding swiftly. How's this going? This is all going fine as well. I should probably... Yeah, the faith is not good here. So I should probably tell you... Whoa, 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 misclick. Avert the faith. I think they default to it anyway, but... we will tell them just to make sure. Right. We also have a bunch of colonization we can be doing as well. I might just wait a little bit on that because of my gold income situation. Yeah. Might be a smart idea. We can... I'll tell you what, we can go after this though. Seize all de jure lands. We'll just take this little snippet of land for now. And then deal with that. I was surprised you streamed today because usually I post on Discord. I mean, I did post on Discord, but I did like... I'll stream in a few minutes. Yeah, I don't know. My morning has been a little bit chaotic, but I'm okay now. Oh, man. I just had issues with recording today. I don't know why. Like, not even... It's more like personal issues as well. Like, no tech issues or nothing. I don't know. But we'll speak about it a bit later on. Oh, there's no way you just got away from that. Okay, yeah, I'm going to siege a capital. We can get into it a bit later on. There's an okay. There's a few elven cultures that fall under the term the Elves of Darkness, so a Dark Elves playthrough. Oh, that's interesting. I need to look more into that. In fact, I mean, I will be looking more into that at some point. That is actually part of the new video format. Should we just speak about the new video format? I was going to wait until the end of the stream because then more people will be here. But if you guys want to, we can speak about it now. Because I think what I've come up with is a good idea, but I still need feedback and your guys' opinion. Because that's what matters most. Because you're the people, you're the ones who consume and enjoy the content. Right, this is... Ah, okay, I've messed up there. I should have read that. Ah, that's a little bit annoying. Right. No, that's really annoying. Okay. Would you guys be against if I switch character to release this person here? Because we didn't want the realm of men in our forest. And I didn't realize that season de jure territory would just transfer it this way. Okay, let's go sailing whilst we think about that. Oh, man. I've been adamant to this point about relying on our kin. And that's kind of... It's fine, yeah? Okay, I think it's fine. That was my fault. I overlooked that a bit. The deadliest seagull I've ever faced. Oh, man. I just didn't read the UI. I don't know why. I have this issue. I need to learn how to read, apparently. Oh, man. Right, here, let's hunt a beast first. There we go. Hope will not fade. There is always hope in Middle-earth. Do you know, I was thinking this last night, but I might start rewatching the Lord of the Rings today. I'll go to bed a little bit earlier. And just watch the... start watching the extended editions over the next few nights. A walrus! A sea turtle and a walrus, right. There's some things that never change. Ah, inspiration. A seal now. Wait, hold on a minute. What's this inspiration? You want to go on an adventure inspiration to the Westlands. Her skill is legendary. I do want to start sponsoring these. It's time that we start getting some really cool artifacts and stuff. Right. Men. Elves. A blue whale. We take it. 2,000 gold is huge. Thank you very much. Okay, now I need to deal with this issue. This issue over here. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I can't release. I can revoke title, except I can't. Because it was granted recently. Right. It's fine. Someone remind me, because I might forget. I have a feeling I won't forget about that one, though. I can change your contract, but I'm not going to do that. I can demand payments. Yeah, help me out, my friends, please. I need all the gold. I'm a little bit greedy, right. But I am pulling it to good use as well. So, Callan is our new capital now. I think... What do I want to build here? I mean, an Elven Forge is good. So let's get started with the Elven Forge. I think having one of those everywhere would be nice. I can't upgrade this yet because we're waiting for development. Which we're almost halfway through. Callang is also waiting for development. Okay. Oslon is fine. And you're fine as well. Right, so we're actually just building up these. No. I have refuges now. But they're not showing up. Oh, no, I don't have refuges yet. 6 months. Okay. Oh, that's these two. Right, I'm blind. I am actually blind. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm confusing myself. What is this? Yeah, nicer to stay. I agree. We will revoke this title. We just have to wait for the 1 year to pass. We will get rid of the weakness of men. Yes. The new update for the Ledger and Knights in CK3 is out. That was already out, right? A few weeks ago. I'm pretty sure. I played a bit in base game, but now I'm back to my mods, so we wait for the mods to update and have a new series to start. Hey everybody, I missed the notifications, so I'm starting from the beginning. See you in the future. Have a nice stream. Okay, Mr. Sneeze, you haven't missed too much. But yeah, I will see you soon. I will see you soon. I must start at the beginning, okay? Okay, Pirate. This is my fault. I'm so sorry. Usually I schedule a few hours before. Right. It's all fine, though. Everything is fine. It's calm. We now share a border with the orcs. That's good, because if they declare war on us, which I don't think they will, but if they do, we can get a lot of gold from defensive wins. I feel the same, Raise the Mod. Like, I still think the base game developers, right, they pull in really good work, because a lot of these mods wouldn't be possible without the foundations, right? So I will always respect the developers of CK3, and they're still bringing out really good DLC. Like, the new trade DLC, I'm so hyped for that. But yeah, once you start playing the big conversion mods, it is very hard to go back to base game as well. Especially for someone like me who likes fantasy. Playing base game, like, I lose my fantasy as well. It's rough. But yeah, I had the same thing with Warband in the back of the day. Like, Mountain Blade Warband was so damn fun and an amazing game, but once you start playing the mods, it's very hard to go back. But yeah, no. But yeah, the developers of CK3 and the developers of these mods as well, nothing but respect for them. They do such an amazing job. Like, the passion The passion is insane. And I mean, ModCon is around the corner as well, which is actually, it's become one of my favorite times of the year now. The amount of just, man, I love ModCon, because you just see all of the passion and the creativity come together in one place. It's amazing. I'm excited for ModCon this year again. Right. What's... I have to, if I want something unique, I have to click the top option, right? I want to possess something truly unique. Gives me the highest chances of getting the special artifacts. I think so. I believe so. I can create an accolade, but I'm holding off because I really wanted a skirmisher captain, but I just don't have anyone that can fill that in. Right, we got standing armies now, which is really nice because now... I think it's over here, actually. That gives us even bigger men-at-arms stacks. +5 is actually insane. Right. So what do I want next? Great siege engines could be good as well. But honestly, our sieging is kind of okay right now. So I don't think that's a priority. Siege phase time could be good. And we're being exposed to it. So actually, it's a very quick research. So let's do that. Do we have by the sword? 16 months. Okay. I'm a little bit impatient. But yeah. Do you know what? Oftentimes, I speak about my top 3 games. And because I never put CK3 there. But it truly deserves to be in my top 3. With how many hours I've played it for. And like with all the mods and stuff. CK3 is actually... It's probably one of my greatest games of all time. Now that I think about it. I can't believe I don't really consider that until now. I always speak about like Elden Ring and stuff, but CK3 deserves to be up there. Hey everybody, happy to see the series continue. Are you planning to go for the hegemony decision? Yes, that will be a longer term thing. This one, isn't it? Which I'm currently working on claiming Usakan. So we've gained a little bit of territory, but I'm focusing on this right now. So I think the natural progression will be going... for that, yes. But how long that would take me, I don't know. With how slow I am. Oh, we got another intrigue perk. Nice. So I think that takes us one away from the perk I wanted. Diplomatic range is nice as well, though. I really want to explore what this does. Because it is unique. I'm in denial. In my mind, CK2 is still superior to CK3, even though it's objectively wrong. I mean, the thing about games, right? Games are an art form, so it's always going to be subjective. So, like, you say objectively wrong, but it's subjective, right? It's all down to your personal taste or opinion. So, if you still prefer CK2, then it's not wrong, you know? Games are an art, and you're allowed to enjoy either of those. It's fine. Did I miss the coronation? Yeah, we did do a second coronation in the last stream. I didn't spend too much time on it because we already did one coronation in this playthrough. Right, let's upgrade you. This is... Why is that one so much cheaper? Right, it's fine. We're making gold, so it's okay. You can now become a refuge. So let's move the development over here. I feel like we're doing a lot at once. But not really. Not really. So in order to make you stronger, why don't I give you another title? And I will give you the duchy. Just wait for me to upgrade that, okay? Yes. Right, and that's all done. So we got 2 more refuges on the rise. Wait, where's... Oh, that's my capital, Kellen. Right, I gotta get used to the new names. I really do. I don't think we need pinned characters now either, so let's shorten that a bit. I can revoke the title now. Thank you for the reminder. I said I wouldn't forget, but I did. Oh man, what's going on here though? I receive a message from my adventurer. Lines written mingled with a splash of blood. The plains and meadows I wonder are being gorgeously adorned with wildlife. As I was off my steed, stooping to sniff a flower, a shadow was cast over me by Alderman Wolfgar. Who is this? Oh, you're way away exploring. Okay. She's in the plains of Rohan. The grubs of Shallowpin shall not suckle in my meadows. He dismounted and ordered guards to seize me. They brought me a box containing a beehive, which they forced onto my head. I was beed? There is still a stinger lodged in my eye. Holy crap! You've become one-eyed because of that? The artifact is now lower quality. I'm gonna sending some denunciation. The weakness of men will know our wrath when the time is right. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Right, we got Elfin, Blacksmith built. Let's keep upgrading those. There we go. We're in the middle of upgrading. Okay, we're waiting for you. Aha! Look away a little bit, guys, okay? I made a mistake. I made a mistake. No, I still can't revoke it. It hasn't been a year yet. You jumped the gun just slightly. But I can pardon my friend. What's happened here? Wait, what have you done? Attempted a family murder. Hold on a minute. I cannot excuse a family murder. The stinger to the eye is the new arrow to the knee. Maybe. Although technically she still is adventuring for our artifact. I can't let this pass. I will not let the seeds of chaos be sown in our realm. Right, she did accept this. What do we do with our dear friend here? Oh, I don't know what to do with our friend. Execution is a little bit extreme. I think the revoke... See, apparently revoking the titles is tyrannical. Oh, you got free ads? Oh, I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, I have ads enabled, so when you first click on the stream, they show. But then after that, I set them to manual, and I never run them. So the good news is that once you are watching the stream, you won't get any ads. But yeah, free ads at the beginning is a little bit extreme. I apologize. I have no control over that, though. That's YouTube. They used to give us more control on where we could put ads, but we lost all of that for some reason. But yeah, the good news is I don't run ads during the stream itself. Right. Oh, I don't know what to do with this. Negotiate a release. Yeah, I wonder what we could do here. I mean, I could gain a weak hook for 10 years, but we can't really do anything with the hook. Run an ad right now at Triple Dog Day? No! Right, this is actually a big problem with YouTube, right? Because I get... my monetization comes from ads, but I myself absolutely hate ads. So I'm not gonna run ads. I think ads in the middle of a live stream is silly. Especially when I'm engaging with you. Like, imagine you ask a question, I answer you, and then you get hit by an ad. That happens to me on Twitch, and I hate it. I can get... Oh, true. I could get money for the hook. No, that's a good point. Yes. Let's... Okay. Do you know what? You are my friend. I'm gonna give you this one warning. If it happens again, then a more severe punishment will have to follow. I mean, 55 gold is a very cheap price to pay for an attempted murder, though. It's a little bit insane. Do I still give her the role of Chancellor back? I don't think so. I think losing her spot on the council should also be a part of the punishment. She is a powerful vassal, but... And instead, I mean, Saglagosh is only one lower. I think losing her place on the council, at least for a few decades, is reasonable punishment. We are still friends. What does the leaf icon in the bottom right? Ah, that's the hope situation. So if you click that, it brings up the hope window for the elves. And we are at maximum hope right now, 1,000. We are a very hopeful people. Hey, Snick, welcome to the stream. I can't remember if I welcomed you. How are you doing? Your Majesty are the smelliest creatures I have encountered. As a child, I dreamt of the green and pleasant meadows, but I am convinced half of this world is made of mud. If you are a gracious liege, please send word to call me back. Wait, what? I gained a brass belt buckle artifact. Okay. No. Quest on. I want something better than this. That's not... Oh, 1 prowess. Do you know what? 1 prowess is not bad. I'll take it. I will take that for now. But yeah, other than Lindon, the rest of the elves are not very hopeful. Oh, what did we get? The white gem of Nimrodel. The single white gem mounted on a chain of silver belonged to Nimrodel, maiden of Lothlorien and beloved of King Amroth. She left the Golden Wood as planned, but her betrothed waited for her in vain in the havens of Edhelond on the Bay of Belfalas. When she came at last to the haven, she had lost both her gem and her lover. We got a lot of diplomacy, attraction opinion, vassal opinion. Okay, but it's very cool though. I never played this mod. Would you recommend it? Absolutely. Out of all the mods, Realms in Exile is my favorite. I used to not really pick favorites, but, you know, I realized it's okay to share my opinions, because having a favorite doesn't mean everything else is bad. Because everything else can still truly be amazing. But yeah, I really do like Lord of the Rings. I like the universe. This mod is incredible. All of the courtrooms and the character models look really good. I like it a lot. Right. So that was a court artifact. Okay. So let's put that on display, I guess. Ah. Oh, my banner got replaced, didn't it? I remember now. Right. They're not matching. That annoys me. Get out of here. I don't like asymmetry, damn it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Good thing you didn't let them take a break from adventuring. Yeah, that's so true. We would have lost out on that. I see that Sauron basically won. That Sauron is... He's insane. He is insane. I have a throne artifact? Yeah, it's already equipped. Is it not? Oh, it's not already equipped. Did it unequip it? Yeah, it was unequipped. Like, it was blessed ages ago. Well. That's a British term, but like, not literal ages ago. Thank you, though. Did it unequip for the second coronation? It might have. Thanks for letting me know. I only play Game of Thrones mods, so I'll definitely check out. Yeah, Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings, like, are the 2 mods I play the most. I really do. Something that's cool about Lord of the Rings as well. I mean, actually, a lot of the characters are gone. But quite a few characters have, like, unique story quests and stuff. So it's very cool that there's, like, narrative-driven stuff. But you can sway away from that path at any time as well. Become my protectorate. I'm gonna say no to that. So what's happening here? Nagback is scheming, right? That's just orcs doing orc things. Here, let's wander the forests. How long do we have until we get by the sword? 6 months. That's kind of what I'm waiting for at the moment. Right, the capital, we shall continue upgrading you. Also, I can get a lot more men-at-arms, but I'm about to spend all of this building, so I'm not sure if we can actually afford it right now. Is it a year already? Oh, it might be a year already by this point. I can't wait for them to add the fellowship. I mean, look, now that... I mean, obviously, I don't ask questions about how long updates are. Like, I don't know anything about that. But the fact that we have Gollum as a landless adventurer now, we are getting closer. Surely. But no, I'm very excited for the fellowship update. So when it does eventually release, that's gonna be a brilliant time. 100% we will do a Fellowship series. Whether it will be stream or recorded, we'll have to see what I'm doing at the time. But I would definitely do that. Oh, I thought we were going back to Ardenak for a moment, but we're not. Yeah, he's been in the mod for years, but now he is actually, you can actually play as him. Because in the previous versions, he was in the prisons of Sauron. But now he starts as a landless adventurer. So you can actually play him without doing any debug or other shenanigans. Which was in the update a couple weeks ago. Progress by 5 days, sure. And they've become friends as well. Lovely stuff. What's going on here? Another delay, that's fine. We lose a lot of stress, don't we? Still a lunatic, though. Ardenak. I don't have a spouse. I know. I'm a widow. So I can't marry. You should try the battle for Agafaria mod if you haven't. It's pretty cool, and soon the developer mod will add a whole murder mystery storyline. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I might have to look at it in my spare time at some point. If I remember. I have to look at so much stuff. But I'm starting a new project tomorrow, so I'm not sure if I will look at it soon. What are you doing? I don't like the weakness of men. Is now starting to plot and scheme in my court. We now have by the sword. Okay, this is where the true advances can begin. Why? So I think this murder scheme started because of her inspiration, her adventure, right? How are they still able to murder her though if she's returned? Surely that's so far away. Is my nephew having a peasant revolt? I don't see any wars. Do you know what? I think it's one of his vassals that's actually dealing with it. If I click on them, it's this one. I don't know if I can join their war. Oh, I can join their war. Thanks for pointing that out. Okay. Usually I rely on the discoloring of the map here. But because it's not a direct vassal, I didn't see that. Okay, let's quickly stomp that out. Thank you very much for pointing that out. You guys are like my inner council and scouts. Very cool. And we destroyed that. There we go. Wait, end the war. Thank you. And then I can disband myself. So, okay, that's raiders. There's no other wars, are there, though? Other than that, we actually have decent stability. Right, let's go sailing. And then it's time for some offensive wars. We need to reclaim the territories of Usakan. I will reclaim them. Battle of Agafaria is a low fantasy mod inspired by the early Middle Ages, and most of the characters have their own storylines. Is it like a standalone thing or a sub-mod for an existing mod? I imagine it's a standalone thing, right? Revoke title, it's a year already. Okay, wait, I'm sorry. Remind me after the sailing, okay? I've already started something else now. Yeah, leave him in peace. We're going sailing. It's a standalone thing? Okay. I might look at it at some point, but I can't make any promises. Because I am starting a new project tomorrow. Which is going to keep me a bit busy. But maybe in the coming weeks, I can have a look at it. At least in my spare time, I can. You had an OC added to the world or the mod by the developer? Oh, that's so cool. If I was ever added to a mod, I think I would need the greedy trait like 4 times. and just hide me deep in a mountain somewhere. A sea turtle? What's this? A sea turtle is not gonna fill my coffers. A dolphin? We can do better than a dolphin. We can do better than a dolphin. I feel like our gold fluctuates quite a bit as well. Humpback whale? Do you know what? I'll take that. I would take that. Ah, I missed my shot. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I won't. Okay, sailing is complete. Let's just unpause quickly. And then we will try to address this situation. Okay, I can revoke it. Right. So the problem with this, right? If I do that... Man, that's really annoying. No. Oh, man, I didn't want to do that. Because now I've unpaused and the AI could have done anything here. I really didn't want to... I shouldn't have unpaused. I should have switched first. I don't think anything bad would have happened. But I was just wondering, can I join your war? I can't. But I should be able to... If I switch... I should be able to hire the Holy Order, no? I can't. Right. He doesn't have anything. What I might have to do, guys... I might have to gift him some gold. At least so he can hire mercenaries. What's the cheapest mercenaries? Would that be enough? Probably not. There's some dwarfs here. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. Hold on. I give you a little bit more gold. I got myself into this mess. I will get myself out of it. Right. Dwarfs. Here we go. 350. Boom. Surely that will be enough to fight them back, right? Then I'm gonna switch back. It will take a few days, and we'll keep an eye on this. There we go, right. It should be fine. 700 Blacklock mercenaries we sorted out. Okay, I can get a dynasty legacy now. So we can max warfare. Max Minotaur regiments +1 is nice. I like that. We can extort again if we want a little bit of extra gold, which I think I will do. Man, imagine if the AI... Ah, that's interesting. Imagine if the AI went ahead and tried to cleanse Ardenek. Oh, that would have been terrifying. He does this thing where whenever he adds another region to the world, he lets the members of the community write their own character. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm 19 minutes in the past, but want to remind you about Dwarven mercenaries. Yes, thank you. I should actually buy some for myself as well, shouldn't I? Let's do that, thank you very much. Also, establish protectorate might be something we do. I'm not sure yet. Right, oh, man. I feel... Okay, Callan... That's you, isn't it? No, Callan is here. Popular opinion is 80. We can actually afford that. That's fine. They still like me as well, so it's okay. This should be good. I'll take 50 gold from you. Okay, I already took it. It's just slow to update. Is my council still good? The AI didn't mess this up? I don't think so. We really don't have many good intrigue characters. Or any, to be fair. Right, let's just make sure... So you're going to siege this. The war should be won. That problem has resolved itself. Okay. let's build the guild halls. Did I go past it? Ah, it's down here. Right, you get that. I need to keep on upgrading you. Wait, shouldn't this be upgradable now? So now I can settle this. Okay, and then for the time being, let's start re-increasing development in our new capital. I think that's a good idea. You are at the max title, so I will give this to someone new. And then I can probably give you the duchy title finally. Yeah, it's this one. Right. And then if I wanted to, I could also create the kingdom title. Because I have the empire title, and now my nephew, we can give the kingdom of Talalan. And that means I should also now... Oh, we're getting there. I can now offload some of these spare artifacts. So the 2 hides. Let's gift you that. And I'm also going to give you the other hide as well. Okay. Nice. Now my nephew also has a royal court. Things are developing nicely. My colony should be ready. I just did it. I actually, I finally spotted something good time. But thank you, thank you. Every building new contract just has the adjective elven stuck to it. I didn't realize before, but that's true actually. Right. So are we good now? I think so. We're building. We got this. So now it's time to start enjoying our unlimited Kingdom Holy Wars. If this is all tribal, that's going to be very expensive. However, declare the war. The reclamation of our forests has now well and truly begun. Unlimited Kingdom Holy Wars is such a nice quality of life thing. Disheveled and discontent, the corrupt Saralura pesters the guards for attention, asking them to hear his plea. Curious, I meet him in his house arrest. Waiting to hear what he has been so desperate to say, he gazes at me and cries, I've been held for far too long, and I have come to the conclusion that I do not wish to return. If you have mercy in your heart, you will end my life swiftly. He is evil. Very well then. I shall grant your wish. No longer shall I feed and house you for free. What's going on over here? Not a lot, because everyone's gone to war. We don't even have any guards protecting our artifacts. We are very trustworthy. Very trustworthy. Right, they are counter-sieging us. Not sure if I'm a fan of that, so I will swiftly try to make my way around. I am sieging on the way. But my sieges... Oh god, we got a battle as well. My sieges are very quick. So I think we can get away with that. Oh no, they did siege it. Okay. Right, hold on. A lot of stuff is happening. We got buildings as well. How do my vassal directives look like? I just leave it on default, except for the ones that I want to convert faith. Right, this is all good. Let's keep on upgrading you. Did I... Oh no, that's Oslon. Ah, okay, okay. I forget the names. I felt like I had more refuges than I actually did, but I don't. We have the correct number. Oh, a modest gemstone. Hold on a minute. I mean, I don't have crafting stuff, so I think I will just sell that. We can always buy gems and whatnot from the dwarfs later as well, so it's okay. Right, get out of my forest. We're retaking this. There we go. Right, the war has been won. Enforce for demands. And that is a huge swath of territory that has now been reclaimed. Wonderful. However... oh, no. Right. That's also a lot of stuff to deal with. Oh, no. Oh, it is... Okay, I mean, at least that one is tribal. Is this tribal as well? Okay, no, no, no. Not all of it is tribal. Okay, only one tribal holding so far. I will have to feudalize that as well. I'm not sure if it's intended. Oh, that's nice. Because it almost feels a little bit cheesy that I can just pay 500 gold and grant, and then it converts to refuge. But at the same time, I will abuse it. Because we have a lot of land to conquer, so I shall make use of it. I can't usurp that. Cannot usurp a title from someone who considers your faith to be hostile, so we'll just have to fight you. I can create this one, though. And so now you will be the lucky holder of this. I might also be able to form a kingdom title. I can. Right, where... Okay, so the holder of that should be situated here. But I tell you what we should do is I should reclaim all of this before I start dishing it out. Aren't you able to convince neighboring human rulers to change to a good aligned faith, or is that not a feature yet? I mean, whether you can or not is irrelevant, because I am not having men serve me. We don't trust in the weakness of men. We only trust in our kin. So that's that. Sauron has a special building. Yeah, we looked at that last stream, but I have said this before. I like holding lands in a similar location. Ardenak is the exception because we have the special decision. But I like to hold all my titles next to each other. It's just a personal thing. Yes, it's not meta, but it's fine. How are the Blacklocks doing, by the way? Any chance you could ally them? We have Thraz, folks. They're not doing strong. I think I already used my alliance up. And... Oh, I didn't. Oh, we could now ally the dwarfs. I mean, look, some dude... Let's not bring stuff like that into a fantasy game. Also, if you go back and watch the streams, you'll understand the reasoning. They literally killed my brother and then also betrayed my nephew. Why would I then work with the same people that did this? You know what you should do? Tributarize the... No, I'm not going to make them tributaries. I'm not making them tributaries. I'm going to ally the dwarfs because we wanted to do that previously. And they are kind of getting beaten a bit here. I'm hoping with this alliance they'll be smart enough to do offensive wars because I will 100% help them. I will help them if they call me to that war. Right, I can't declare on you. Number one, my armies are raised. Don't we have a truce though? Yeah, we have a truce. What about you? I don't have a truce for you, so let's fight that. I'll make sure I do a holy war this time. Osakan will be reclaimed. Okay, I can give that away as well. Right. So I have a truce on you, right? Yeah. You're my prisoner though, which is interesting. It's a hostile faith. Can I not declare war because he's my prisoner? Okay, I'll let you out because... There we go. And now we can do that. Is it part of... It is part of this. Okay. So we will now take that as well. I need to increase my piety really as well. Otherwise, I do run the risk of running out. And then let's slow down a little bit and then reassess our plans here. And work out exactly what it is I want to do. Okay, we're back up to 100 gold income. Nice. We'll give that away. I should be able to make the duchy now. Lovely. That can help us organize a bit. And then I think it's you that gets the kingdom title as well, right? So I will give you the duchy. And then I think I will also give you the kingdom title. And now you have been elevated. The Kinn-lai are growing in strength. Right, soon. Soon. We'll be dealing with these guys as well. Invite knights maybe. I don't want to spend my gold on knights right now. Because I still have so much building up to do. And I still need to do this as well. Like, yes, I could get a knight, but until I've done what I want to do with my gold, I don't really want to waste it on other stuff. Increase crowd authority. I forget that was a thing, actually. Thank you. We're unlimited. Let's get high crowd authority. We should be fine with that. Invite knights? No, but you still have to recruit them, no? Like, I invite them here, but then you have to recruit them, which is gold. Unless I'm mistaken. How is Sauron's conquest going? Very good for him. He is absolutely dominating. Right, there is some war going on over here. Let's offer to help out with this. I'm also going to need you to convert the faith. I mean, it's set to convert faith by default, actually. So I don't think I need to tell them to do that. But I will have to crush the revolt where the revolt is. Sapper's Fascination. Is that what I was focused on myself? Yes. Okay, so now sieges are even faster. Right, what do we want next? I'm being exposed. Actually, I might need to unpause. No? Okay, I don't think it's updated. More development growth would be nice. 3% taxes would be nice as well. An extra building slot. I'm gonna go for the extra building slot. That could be useful. We can buff our men-at-arms even more than we already have done. What's my final goal? I mean, final goal I wouldn't know. you know me by now. You know I don't have, like, final goals and stuff set. I'm quite dynamic. I'm focused on what I'm doing right now. Okay. Wait, what's going on here? You're a deviant? You're not important to me anyway, but there's worse things to be than a deviant. Okay. Right. Upgrade this. Keep the upgrades flowing. Hey, Owen, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. But right now, I'm trying to reclaim the Usakan. And then we're going to focus on restoring our ancestral lands. Which means I'm also going to need the Mimican and Shane. Shane or Shirin? Did I misread that? Shane. Oh, it's over here. I completely missed that. I thought that was part of the ocean. Because it kind of blended in. Right, so we're aiming for these 3 empires. I also want to reclaim all of our holy sites, which we've actually reclaimed 2 now. So this gives us more defender advantage at garrison size, and now this gives us piety per dread and more natural dread, which is also really nice. This gives us more piety and prowess, so that would be a good one. We will... Yeah, it actually might be time to start fighting the orcs. Okay. But before we do that, let us go sailing again. I love the sailing. The sailing is so much fun, but... And all we're doing is the maritime adventure. This one here as well is also really cool, but... Right now I'm just using it for pure gold, which is why I'm doing the second one. But the first one is also quite nice. I could give my vassals some funds. I mean, I literally just said that I'm spending my gold on other stuff. Coronand currently holds some of your brother's de jure counties. Yeah, but that's Mumika. I said I'm going to focus on Usakan first, and then we're going to go east. Okay, Vanessa, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. I think next we're going to go after the orcs. But first, we hunt a sea drake. Get your harpoons ready. What's going on here? We're having another bar fight before we set off. Oh, you meant the islands? Yes, the reason I didn't go after this, though, not right now, it's not a priority right now, is because it's not Elven homeland. But again, neither is this, so we might actually be a point where we can take that. But we'll still holy war for it anyway. Thank you, actually. Yeah, we could do that, actually, now. What's the difference between my faith and my nephew's faith? I think they're very similar. What does the third sailing option do? So you need to pass a bunch of skill checks, but you search for a lost Numenorian isle, and then if you do manage to find it, which is quite hard, it took us quite a few attempts, you reach the isle, and then you even have a chance to land on it. And if the gods see you worthy, you can get a special artifact. I think there's several you can get. And we actually found this. So we got a Numenorian shield from the Isle, which is quite cool. I can't middle click this for some reason. But I think you can find even more than this. You can find lost Numenorian artifacts. But I didn't want to risk getting stricken down by the gods again, so... Not right now. Maybe we'll do it again in the future. You can also get like free martial perks and diplomacy perks. It can be fun. What's this? No, we'll stop and help them. I'm not gonna steal from them. I'm not evil. I'm not evil. Okay. What are we finding? A dolphin. It's not good enough. But yeah, all of the sailing activities are very cool. I enjoy them. A seal? Not when it's giving me seals and whatnot, though. I need more than that, damn it. Give me a sea drake. A walrus, damn it. Okay, buildings. Constructed. Let's keep on top of this. Yeah, I'm spending my gold. I need more of it. A sea turtle. I don't think my crew understand that we need gold here. But there's a lot of cool stuff you can do. Oh, there's a sea drake. There's a lot of cool stuff for the elves now. Especially with the hope situation and then the great projects. Like we built a grand fleet, which is very cool. No, I missed my shot. No! Nyland died as well, hunting the sea drake. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh, that was risky. I haven't had anyone die from that until now. Wait, let's double check our court positions. I guess I could also get an artificer now as well. So let's do that. Every year, the court artificer has a chance to gain a weapon, armor, or adventure inspiration. Alchemy artisan. So I always want to do this one because I want the adventure inspiration. So let's do that. And then if we can get someone else to have an inspiration, that would be nice as well. Man, look at... I love the Kinn-lai armor. It looks very cool. Right, this should be going up. And then that would go. What was that war about? Which war? Maybe I'm behind. We just went sailing. What's the requirements to sail? You need to hold a coastal county. And then I think you're good to sail. Can I see the requirements here? Oh, yes. Also, when you sail... I'm not sure if I can get it to pop up here, actually. Yeah, here. So, the cheapest option, you can charter a ship, which would give you a bit of a cost. However, if you spend... Like, I spent about 400 gold to purchase a large ship. And now I can use that large ship for free every single time. And it does pay itself off quite quick. So... I would recommend, if you can afford it, definitely fund yourself a ship. Also, having a bigger ship increases your chance for the Numenor sailing checks as well, I believe. Ah, there's a war over here. Thank you, I missed that. It looks like a peasant revolt. Although he's dealing with it by himself, so we might not need to help with this. Let's see how he does here. Like, he should be okay. Like, he's winning it. Yeah, he won it. That's fine. Okay, that's nice. So these guys, they should be getting strong enough after a short while where they can do that. Yeah, I'm not becoming your tributary. Get out of here. Right, here, we can wander the forest. Let's do that. Make sure our hope is in tip-top shape. If we wait a little bit, just a little bit more, we can get our Ferment Revolt interaction, and then we can test that on the orcs before we declare war on them. Okay, some dude, thanks for stopping by. Have a lovely rest of your day. Oh. Oh. Wait, you can join my court as well. Yes, yes, yes. 390 gold. Welcome. We could always use more kin to fight with us. We have some big wars on our horizon. Especially if... Oh, I don't know. Amav hasn't spawned yet. I don't know how much more Mordor needs to conquer. This looks like 50% to me. We must be close. Okay. Magnanimous Aura is now unlocked. Do we want anything else here? Maybe better guess. Ah, but it's guessed. You still have to recruit them. I'm just seeing if there's any extra unique stuff here. I don't think so. So I'm happy enough to leave the intrigue tree now, because we have Magnanimous Aura. But what should we focus on next? Stewardship is good. Diplomacy is good enough. I got the important ones. Martial is basically maxed out. Why not finish Seducer? Because I'm not going to use any of this. It just feels like, with how long it takes to get perks, it feels like a waste of time. I think it's better learning per level of devotion, because I think when we cleanse Ardenak, learning and prestige will be important. I think there are still more skills that would be... there's still skills out there which will be more valuable for us. Oh yes, the inspection activity. Thank you. We'll do that in a moment, actually. Let's do that in a moment. Also, getting 20% of Counselor primary skills sounds very good as well. That sounds very good. Right, these three, I mean, it's worth getting just to get that. Development growth is nice. I think we will swap over to learning. Now, I don't have Gallant yet, but I can also get that from sailing. If we do the third option, we can always get a free martial perk, so... Also, if I go to martial now, like... Yeah, look how close it is. No. We'll be locked in. It's not necessary. We're gonna get this naturally. I'm gonna go back to learning. Let's go for the development growth. Although the piety is nice as well, actually, because we are doing holy wars. I'm going to take the extra piety. And then we want to get down to learn on the job, scholarly circles. And then we'll see if there's some other stuff in here as well that we would like. Okay, we are returning. And then let's check the new inspection. Because even though it says we doesn't gain gold, I think you guys mentioned that there are some events that can happen that's still granted, right? So if we do an inspection, our planet? Oh, it's not in my capital, though. What's the rules of inspection? Because I don't... Hold on, let's read. So perform a thorough inspection of your lands to ensure your realm is a well-running machine and look for opportunities to improve upon the current bureaucracy and situation. So we may get claims, offer vassalization, we don't care about this, but we can improve taxes, development control levies in the county we go to. Opinion and popular opinion, right. I mean, there's no harm trying it once. Why don't we go over here, because that's within the new realm we just founded. Border county, very low county control, which is why it wants us to go here. Okay. Oh, but I can actually go anywhere. Oh, it was just giving me suggestions. I see. Right. So if I wanted to... No, it can't be hosted in the capital, but if I wanted to, I could focus in my old capital. If we get a tax bonus there, that would be huge. Where should we go to, guys? Do we want to try and get a tax boost in my money-making county? Or should we help out some of these? Theology Focus has an event to remove insane... Oh, that would be so good if we get that. Because we got rid of Melancholic, getting rid of Lunatic. Imagine we go back to... We get rid of Lunatic, we go back, and then we just get it again. Yeah, I think we should help vassals. You're right. It's a little bit dangerous, so let's get some mercenary guards. What's over here? Learning experience would actually be quite useful. So let's... On the way back, I would go here. We don't have shift click yet. I know we can go down here as well. Martial experience... It's... I think we can get away with it. It will give us a warning if we're doing too much, right? Yeah, this is too much now. Oh, wait. But we can get away with this. Okay. So let's do that. Skill challenges will have a harder time. Let's just max it out. Gold cost in events reduced by 40%. So what's my intent here? The local stewards and nobles are known for their extra taxes and deep pockets. Let's put an end to that. Improves the success chance. Oh, this a chance to gain additional bonuses for the capital. Or we can inspire hope. Hope is maxed out. Bonuses for the capital. Let's do that. 369. We'll see if it's worth it. If I'm not getting my money back, then I probably won't do this again. Let us set off. Okay, buildings are complete. Let's keep on top of this as well. This is... It's very expensive to build this stuff up, which is why I'm being quite selective on how I spend my gold at the moment. So what do I want here? I still need to decide my men-at-arms. Oh, are we gonna stack more Anamon Kin? We have 3 stacks of them. It's not a lot of variety, but I mean, we're playing this specific playthrough because of these. Do I get more? In which case, we will build... Listen, right. Here, we can make that decision in the future. I think for now, let's get another Hall of Lords. Because this is going to end up... We're going to get so much prowess from having more of these buildings. It's going to be insane. Yes, I know about the weakness. That's why I said about variety. But we have skirmishes. I want to doom stack the Anemon Kin so bad. It's just funny to me. I've never actually... I don't think I've ever doom stacked in CK3. I have always gone the same approach of limiting myself to one stack of each type. But just having an absolute swarm of these, imagine you would hear the vibrations and feel the vibrations in the ground way before they would arrive, and then you just see thousands of the Anemon Kin exit the forests. That sounds badass. Like, I don't care what mechanically is correct. That just sounds cool. And the orcs are going to be absolutely terrified. For now, I'm going to build a Hall of Lords. And I'm going to see if I want to doomstack them truly. I think I might. Just imagining the scene that would happen fills me with excitement. You like what makes story sense? I think one other unit variety and stop there. Archers are taught the Mimikyu as well, just spear them all over. Well, we don't need spearmen because they counter spearmen themselves, don't they? Yeah, look, they counter spearmen as well. They are the perfect unit. Look, we're known. We have 1,200 of the Kinn-lai masters. Now we need 1,200 of the Anemon Kin. Right, let's actually read these events because I have never done inspection before. I didn't even know it was a thing in the game. As I arrive in LotR, I am brought to the study. A group of servants attend to all my needs and fuss around me for a while until I ask them to leave. How am I meant to focus on my task at hand if they keep running around the room? With them out of the way, I can finally start working on my plans, which is... I don't care about expanding my borders because I have Kingdom Holy Wars. I can improve tax development and control. That sounds useful. Let's do that because things are looking very bad here. If we can give them a boost to their control and stuff, that would be useful. Also, I just realized. Train the commanders. I was helping with the... Actually, no. Let's not be lazy. Let's not be lazy. I'm going to continue helping with this. I just missed the pop-up. That's all it was. So going through the taxes received whilst LotR has been under Kalminon's rule, I notice a clear discrepancy between what I was owed and what I was given. Even though Kalminon should have picked up on it, the faulty numbers were added before they were made it to his desk in the first place. Irrelevant of who exactly is at fault, it is clear someone needs to pay. The locals have already paid their due, but they are easier to squeeze than the ones actually responsible for the mistakes. No, I disagree with that, and quite frankly, I'm sick and tired of that being the norm. Right. So what are we going to do here? Yeah, the nobles will pay their due one way or another. He's going to lose a bit of opinion of me, but I gain the gold. Vassal opinion. The intimidated vassals give me taxes. Increase the success chance, which is down here. Okay, I wonder if there's a cap for this kind of like in the other events. It's naturally going up by itself as well. After thoroughly scrutinizing all the documents I could find, I've managed to wrestle out some extra budget I can reallocate to alleviate some of the local infrastructure issues troubling the county. I only need to figure out which section of the bureaucracy is most in need of some extra aid. So I can improve the tax, improve development. I should probably improve the control. There's only a 2% chance of failure here, so let's do that. There we go. We're up to 81% now. Oh dear, to find yourself some poachers, are you? A ragged-looking hunter yells at us as we approach a small camp of hers during one of my surveys of the hinterlands of LotR. Plenty to be found, even if it ain't real royal land, here in Bata Azgada. It's every woman for herself. If you want to stake your claim on these lands, you need someone who can show up in your name regularly, if you know what I mean. What is this? It can increase the success chance for a little... Oh my god, 240 gold is insane though. Local huntsman. So they lose taxes. But you get like hunt buffs and stuff? Okay. What? Let's recruit... We will recruit the local huntsmen who already know the area. Increases development growth. They lose a little bit of taxes, but that's okay. I want to focus on the control anyway. They were only getting 0.3 tax. It really doesn't matter here. And it doesn't look like... Oh, it's gone down a bit. But I can go over 80%. It looked impossible at first, but I have somehow managed to find a way to start putting things right. Ending some of the local corruption and bandits, which is only a first step in the right direction, is crucial for the country's future. Now we just need to ensure we stay on the right path for the foreseeable future. Okay. So development growth is increased. They get bonus taxes. Right. But I don't get anything. So as lovely as it was to be nice and helpful to them, like I said, I have other things that I want to be spending my gold on right now. But maybe we... I think that's cool. If you were playing like a smaller realm with like less ambitious goals than what we have right now, I actually kind of enjoy the inspection activity. My regiments aren't full. Yeah, I know. But I said earlier in the stream, I can't increase this right now because we're still doing a lot of building and stuff. Like, this is going to take a lot of gold to build up. We're building up the new capital as well. We need more gold. Excuse me. Oh, getting some water. Story-wise, a horde of Animakin marching to the battlefield will make a heck more noise. Rumbling in the overshadow orcs. Exactly. It would just imagine like thousands of the Kin exiting the forest. It would be like the March of the Ents, but in a grander scale. I don't know. It sounds badass, and I want to do it just because I can. Right. Sure, I'll be honest, I do actually really like the inspection activity. Quite a lot. But I won't use it right now in this specific situation. But I definitely, in my own playthroughs, when I do like smaller, because I don't expand as much in those, I like to just sit and watch the world go by. I would definitely make use of that more. Marriage acceptance doesn't really matter. Gain development and control in owned counties when hosting activities in them. I mean, we do sailing a lot, so that would actually help. That does sound quite useful. I mean, supply duration, 25% is also very powerful. Pirate army. I think that I am going for no stone unturned. Free development every time we do sailing, and I do sailing on cooldown. Sounds very strong. Thank you very much. Inspired person can be sponsored. You want to go to the shores of the Sea of Run. And you are legendary. Yes. My great-granddaughter. Named after myself, even. I will sponsor this. Also, I'm going to be spending a lot of gold on adventures now as well. Oh! Hold on a minute! Should we raise a second wolf child? I mean, look how well Huyun has turned out. He's so strong now, actually. 49 prowess. He rules the lands over here. We have to, right? Unome, daughter of the wolves and the forest. She respects nature, is one with nature. I will raise her as my own. Oh, that's... Oh my gosh, wait. She's charming. If we focus her on intrigue, she could help us with our new hostel scheme that we got access to. Oh, and there we go. There's Gallant, finally. So we get even more martial and prowess and prestige. Not that we really need prestige, but nice to keep it topped up again. You love this event. It's a very cool event. The first time I ever got that event was actually when I played as the Starks in Game of Thrones. Do you remember? Man, I didn't even know it was a thing. That was so fitting. Eren Yeager. The real rumbling. Oh, I need to watch Attack on Titan at some point. It's so damn good. Okay, what's going on here? There's a witch. Witchcraft is a sin. I lost the debate. Get out of here. Get out of my forest. Okay, inspiration funded. I want something truly unique, please. That would be great. And now that we are returning back, it is time that we tested the new scheme. 50%, man, the night effectiveness is insane. We're now up to 400% night effectiveness. If we keep building the Hall of Lords. Wow. Okay, and my personal prowess is now up to 92. But last time I looked at it, I think it was in the 60s. Holy. Hold on a minute. I have to be one of the highest prowess characters, right? I am currently the 5th highest. I think... Yeah, because these guys sailed west, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're in the west. They're in the Undying Lands. So other than Galadriel, we have the highest prowess. She has 108. I have 92. Oh, my dread is quite high now as well. I haven't tried being dreadful, but we just have so much natural dread that it's actually very high, which gives us even more buffs. I'm top 5. Yeah, but I'm second because the other 3 are in the Undying Land, so they don't really count. There are dynasty and cultural choices which can give additional regiments to increase the current ones, and with stats in the thousands is kind of OP. What mods am I using? If you check the description, the full mod list should be there. I think. Right. So, I need to take a look at this. Invest gold in order to destabilize his realm. Okay. So, what happens here? If I do a large investment with peasant outrage, they lose control of popular opinion. Development growth, fertility, control decline, popular opinion. Popular opinion minus 100 means then it's only a random county. Right. So it almost guarantees a peasant revolt, right? Which then acts as a distraction. However, whilst that's very cool, I don't think I need to make use of that. Also, it does use gold. We might make use of it at some point, but... Okay, so who are you fighting? You're fighting these guys over there. Oh, wow, look at the war paint they have. That's quite cool. I think it is time to declare war on the orcs. For too long, they have plagued our forests. And now, we finally strike back. The Kinn-lai are fighting back. 300 piety. I've got it up by 2.5 today, but I really do need more. If we win a battle or two, that should also give me piety, right? I think so. Oh, there's orcs right here. Hold on a minute. Orcs in my forest? Never. Never. I will lead them. This is me. 66 advantage. Enemy holy order. Ah, thanks for the reminder. Oh, we don't have a holy order anymore? Really? What happened? Oh, because technically it belongs to someone else now. Right? They got away, you rascals. Okay. Right, so my war objective is all of this. Understood. I will go for that right away. Oh my gosh, we siege so fast. We don't even have great siege engines. This is insane. Okay, oh, they do get siege progress as well. These though. 6,000 damage on these ones. 6,000 damage. Absolutely, we need more Anamon kin. We don't have enough. We need more. We need way more. Okay, let's take it. I'm struggling to see the lines and stuff. Kind of blends in a bit. Also, our numbers are not that bad at this point, right? Okay, the orcs are coming. We should fight them. I've been riding for months on end. My rear shall never recover. I've acquired quite the taste for fermented mare's milk. Ugh. Oh, no, no, no. I send a carved tip of a Morin curve, a decorative horse head placed atop instruments. Oh. You send it to the court musician? Can I take a look at it? Heavy cavalry toughness. We're not using heavy cavalry. Here, I'll send it to the court musician, but thank you for that. That's an interesting find. Right. It's time to face off against some orcs. We got a flask of grog. Which I can't even... Wait, that's an orc. That's orc. That's what you delivered me? A flask of grog. No, 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 no. Right. I've already given my nephew a gift here. Let's... You can have that. I'm not interested in that. No, thank you. I want grander things. Was it you that I sent? I'm not sure. I might need to unpause before they pop up. Here, let's check again. Okay, no, you're not there. That's fine. Right, the orcs. We must slaughter them. Oh gosh, that's the wrong thing. I have a new keyboard, so now the plus and minus is not on the top right. It's volume keys instead. Look at this! They counter everything! 42 champions as well? The orcs are no match for us! We slaughter them. 5 for 2,000. Look at that. 500 to 0. If I doubled or tripled this number, imagine how strong they would be. 1,600 to 0. We absolutely stomped them. They're gonna fight us again. 100 advantage. We need more Anamon kin. Oh, the artifact was like that because they're probably occupied by orcs. Ah, that makes sense. Right here, there's some random orcs in the west. What are you guys doing? Get out of here. Also, I missed a siege here somewhere. I don't see it at all. Hold on. Okay. Unomin has been a real challenge to mentor. That much is certain. She is scarcely able to string a sentence together and still prowls around like a beast. Life indoors seems to cause her a great deal of stress, and when she does decide to speak, she speaks almost exclusively of returning to the wilderness. I watch as she stands uncomfortably on two legs and motions to leave, and somehow I know that this time she is leaving for good. No. Malnourished. Give her some food or something. No, please stay. Give me another chance. Oh, I think she stayed. Okay. We just had another battle as well. Look at that. The Anamon kin. They're too strong. They're way too strong. Wait, there's a holding here. That's why I didn't see it. Okay. Right. The dwarves are second in battle skills. Oh, the dwarves on... Oh, I hope we get... Do they have mountain goat cavalry? I can't remember. But nobody ever dared to dream it. It appears that there has been a breakthrough in Unomin's development. Once a simple child, cradled by none but feral beasts, the girl is at last showing progress. Unomin speaks in complete sentences and plays with other children her age as if she had always been one of them. Today, after our usual lesson, she even asked me to be her mother. She is a daughter to me. Blood or no, not only are we the leader of the Kinn-lai, but also the mother of wolves. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's so damn cool. So she loses non-verbal and feral, and now has become my daughter and friend. And unlike her brother, she's not a doll. We're gonna raise her to be gifted in intrigue. She will be the leader of our future schemes. Okay, we have one vet siege. I don't see any orcs over here. Where is the castle? I don't see it. Is that not just wilderness? No, there is a castle here. Oh my gosh, it's there. Wow, that blends in so well. I really didn't see it. The camouflage is insane. Right, I think we can go to 4 times speed here. Where's the rest of that army? They still have 10,000 apparently, but they're not putting up too much of a fight. So the war objective isn't mine, is it? Because there's a castle up here apparently. Oh, it's there. Oh my god, I see it now. I have to zoom in more to see those. 111 income as well. Our gold is increasing. Right. So now I am certain we control the war objective. Okay. Which means we're probably going to have to go into the mountains a little bit. So to finish up this war. I'm not sure where their other forces are. If I had mountains territory, maybe you could go prospecting. Yeah, I'm not going to go into the mountains. My priority, at least now, is getting these empires here. We can possibly think about that in the future. If possible, I want the dwarfs to reinvade the mountains. Also, we need to be careful about subterranean because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we get massive debuffs in subterranean. Also in Arctic and desert. This will be massively important. When we face, like, Sauron, we really need to be aware of that, actually. Of the terrain. Luckily, mountains is okay, though. Right, where am I going next? Maybe over here? I still don't see their armies anywhere. Hey! Why are we not building? I didn't say you could take the day off. Right. Hall of Lords is completed. We got the guild hall. We got the forges. I have 1 spare building slot. Before we make the decision. Our markets are nice because you get development growth. But... The Great Mustering is also quite nice, right? Yeah, you get levy buff. Men-at-arms are bigger. You get more army movement speed. So I think I actually want to start building the Hall of Lords and the Great Mustering everywhere. Later on, we can replace the guild halls once we have our armies maxed out. I never used to build men-at-arm buffs and stuff, but I have started... Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh, Galadriel was imprisoned by Sauron, and for some reason, he let her go. That was close. Right, so Galadriel is all the way back up here now. We are still allies. One of the children at court, Tarosh, had taken the doll of a younger boy and thrown it into a nearby cave. My daughter was there and saw it all happen. Hanuman flew into a fit of rage and beat Tarosh bloody. This didn't help the younger boy, who started crying even more. She would become wrathful. That doesn't help her intrigue, though. She's greedy. She's definitely my daughter. I've already, my skirmishers, because I'm not building more skirmishers anyway. But they already get a huge buff. Because there's a unique building. Is it here, actually? Yeah, I have this unique building, look, which is buffing them. So I'm not going to recruit any more skirmishers. Usually I let them develop naturally, but this is a slightly different case. Oh, brave could be good, though. Stubborn. I want her to become brave. Martial and prowess. You should have gone in there yourself without fear. Yeah, I actually want to ping you. So now, Unomin, greedy and brave. I like that. Hold on a minute, we're in a war. Get back here. Right, 30 days left on the siege. Oh, inspired person can be sponsored. You want to go to Gorgoroth. Right. Where's Gorgoroth? Doesn't it sound orcish? I don't want an orc artifact. The war has been won. We did get another skull goblet. New colonists arrive. I think the skull goblet though. Oh, less stress gain. Okay, we keep it. Put it there. I need less stress gain. Desperately need that. Right. Disband. We're not in any wars. And we almost control all of the Usakan. Right. Things are looking good. Did it convert? Yes, because the war was against orcs. This was a much smoother experience. Although this is... Oh no, that's the colony. That's the colony. That's okay. So I will upgrade you. And then I will have to increase the development here. I will upgrade that for them. Right. We also have some duchies. So let's usurp this so we can keep everything organized. Yep. And then if we grant that... Here, actually, I kind of want... No, because if I make my sons have this land here, then they won't be my champions and whatnot anymore. So this will actually be given... We'll do something like that. And you can hold 2 more titles. So we'll do... We'll do that so your lands are connected. And then I'll also give you this. And then someone else can have this one. Which later I might gift you this colony as well. Hopefully the banner auto updates. And then we can transfer vassals, right? Yeah, let's transfer vassals. And then we'll do that as well. Keep things organized. Okay, who is this? No, I don't care about you. Don't care about you either. Right. Gorgoroth is where Sauron's tower is and Mount Doom. Oh gosh. Oh, maybe they could locate a ring or something. Okay, I'm gonna sponsor it. It sounds risky, but let's sponsor it. Also, my gold is getting a little bit low, but we can sail again. And sailing will also give us some bonus development over in Taunon. So let's do that. Don't need the mercenary guards. Use our ship. Inspire hope. Let us set off. Okay. Our lands have grown nicely today. They have grown nicely indeed. Oh, hold on. We walk through the jungle path at a good pace, enjoying a peaceful ambience. From the corner of my eye, I am sure I glimpsed the shaggy coat of a wolf. Hold on a minute. I'm the mother of wolves. I'm not going to risk a 2% chance to die. I know how this goes. Run away. We respect the nature. Let it be. Imagine I died to a bloody wolf. That would be just my luck. Would you like to join my court? Nice. And he is instantly my champion as well. Give me something truly unique. Oh, the armor is so damn cool. I know I say the same things a lot, but it truly is. I really love it. Do you know what else is really cool? When you zoom out a bit now, The Kinn-lai finally look like one of the major rulers in the area. Our lands are being restored slowly. So if I want this, there are no independent rulers in Usakan. Ah, okay. So I don't need to control the... So I don't need to colonize everything. But I do need to deal with you. Which our truce is probably expired. But we'll save that for next stream. A blue whale. That's good enough for me. 2,200 gold. Lovely. Have I sorted out the accolades? Yeah, my accolades are good. The only problem is... wait. Why do we have a 4th accolade? The Fire of Manware? No idea. I mean, I guess. I did not create that. I have no idea how I got this one, but we created these threes. They're leveling up nicely. Right, that is very strange how we suddenly have a 4th accolade. I was saving that slot. The Fire of Manware, though. It has a very cool name. I might just leave it, because I was doing nothing with it anyway. Is this the beta version of the mod? No. This is the full version. The normal version. It might just be 1 or 2 updates behind, though, because I don't update my mods after I start the series. So I think it's 1 update behind. Because there was recently quite a big patch, I believe. Right, I have returned home. And I think that is going to be a good spot to leave today's stream. Because I still want to speak about 2 things, actually. So let's go ahead and save that. Yeah, I do want a skirmisher accolade. Maybe later. I think it would just be thematically cool. Because I was just going to call it the Master of the Kinn-lai, right? Just for these guys. Because we have an elephant accolade. I just don't have... one for my skirmishers, but we didn't have anyone that could fill that in anyway. But no, I am gonna retire it because... Let's see. So, we're gonna look one more time. Let's look at this first. So it's literally called... someone told us in the last stream, it's literally called a skirmisher accolade. I looked through them, and I don't think we have one. Unless one of the new courtiers we got today can fulfill that position. It's not looking promising, is it? It's not looking promising. No, we still don't have one. That's unfortunate. Right. Here, remind me in the next stream, because I want to wrap up there. But there's 2 things I want to speak about with you guys, because I actually need your opinion on both. The first thing is the Game of Thrones series. So I recorded an episode today, right? And I'll be honest. Maybe it's a me issue, but I felt like I wasn't into the story. So let's put things into perspective, okay? So the Krakens, like the last 10-15 episodes has all about been building up so we can get our vengeance against the Targaryens, which we did. In fact, they don't even live anymore. We eliminated the Targaryens. We destroyed King's Landing and the Iron Throne. We destroyed the hegemony. All of the kingdoms now have their independence. We have the Sunset Isles and Essos, so we control the trade, everything. You know, we've only had peace and prosperity in our realms. We also have good ties with Dawn. We have good ties with the Hightowers, who are now Lord Paramounts of the Reach. So it just didn't feel like... My character... Our whole purpose has been to fight the Targaryens, get our vengeance, and basically bring about a new world order, right? Which we've now done. The Iron Throne is gone. And now we have all of these independent realms where we are by far the wealthiest and the strongest. It just doesn't feel right invading the other kingdoms. I was doing it in today's episode and I just felt detached. I didn't feel immersed. I felt detached from my character and my story. Just, it doesn't feel right to now, like, I've destroyed the Iron Throne. And now basically what I'm doing is conquering all of the kingdoms and reforming the Iron Throne. It just doesn't make sense, you know what I mean? And we don't have to end every series you conquering the Iron Throne and uniting everything. Otherwise, it's just like copy and pasting the same ending, right? So do you think it's okay to wrap up where we are? Like, I feel like we already have a natural conclusion. Like, the Sunset Isles is an amazing empire. It's different to anything we've ever done before. But yeah, when I was conquering today, I just didn't feel into it. It didn't feel like I had true purpose or motivation. Like my character, because I like to think as my character, right? I just feel like we didn't have solid motive to now suddenly invade everyone. And like, I'm not tyrannical. Even though I've murdered a lot of children, they were Targaryens. So I'm not a tyrant. I don't want to kill everyone. It was just the Targaryens and their dominance over the dragons. But now we've removed them. We have a new world order. There's no threat to us. So I feel like we've had a natural conclusion. Are there ongoing house feuds? Yeah, we have like 200 house feuds. But again, it's irrelevant because most of those house feuds are actually started by other Krakens. You know? I don't care about some tiny minor house with 2 living members that are feuding some distant Greyjoy. Like, I think because we wiped out the Targaryens and wiped out King's Landing, like, that was a very big event, and now it's just kind of... I feel like I've reached a natural conclusion, so I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it's an okay place to leave it? Because I'll be honest, I kind of don't want to upload the video I recorded today. Because I know that if I felt that I wasn't into it, I think that was shown in the video as well. And I don't want to upload just for the sake of uploading. That's important to me. So yeah, I have a bit of a problem with that. I don't really know what to do. Because I wasn't expecting to end it when I recorded the last one. But I do feel like we've reached a natural conclusion. The world is stable. There's a new world order. The Targaryens are gone. We have a monopoly on the dragons. We're the most prosperous. We have the you know, we control everything. But I don't know. I feel like some people will be annoyed, but you can't please everyone, right? I think no matter what you do, you will always annoy some people. I mean, I annoy people every episode. Because of my decision making. But I don't know. Maybe what I might do, if I still might think on it about today. But what I might do is if I don't upload tomorrow, then we will do the finale live stream. Where we live stream Game of Thrones and we'll just look at all of the houses. So people in the stream, you'll be like, ah, what happened to this character? Like, okay, we'll go look at that. We'll look at the whole dynasty tree of the Greyjoys, all of the various cadet houses. We'll go back and look at the historical houses, the canon houses as well. But yeah, I think I'm at a natural conclusion for this series, so I'm going to think about it for the rest of today as well. But that's why I was a little bit late to the stream, because I was a bit bummed out about it, and I didn't know what to think about it. But on to the next thing. This is Lord of the Rings themed. So, I've mentioned over the last couple of weeks that I want to make a new kind of video format. And I think I have settled on something. So, it's gonna... the series is gonna be called The Tales. So, for Realms of Exile, it's gonna be Tales from the Realms in Exile. And then each episode will be focused on a different character. So, I think to begin with, we're gonna focus on maybe the Maya. So, like Sauron, Gandalf, Saruman. The players we can actually play. And the first 5 to 10 minutes of the video is going to be the lore of the character that we're playing. So we go back into the history of Middle-earth. You know, how did these guys come about? How are they, where they are currently, you know, the events that had to transpire to get to where we are at the start of our save. And I'll combine that with in-game cinematics of, like, the characters, close-ups of the maps, you know, descriptions of artifacts and stuff. Like, a cinematic lore experience. And then, after that, we kind of transition to actually playing our character with, like, narrative and story in mind. It's gonna be edited, but I will try and continue that. I don't know how long the episodes will be, but there will only be one episode each. But I want to keep them under 1 hour, so it could be anywhere from 30 minutes to 1 hour. Depends on my ambitions for the actual playthrough. So, for example, if we started with Sauron, I think that would be quite a shorter video, because we'll have the history of Sauron with the cinematics and stuff, but then the actual gameplay would be quite short, because, you know, we'll have, like, the conquering of Rohan, Gondor, maybe even the elves in the north. But I'll try and edit it and put it together as if, like, I'm telling a story. Rather than, like, you know, the classic edited gameplay is just, like, chopped together let's play. But I want to make it a narrative, cinematic experience. But then something like Saruman could be interesting because he has multiple paths he can take, right? So maybe we could even do multiple videos for someone like Saruman, where maybe the first video we do what he did in the canon, where he rose the Uruk-hai, and then we start invading things. But then we could do a follow-up episode. So we've already discussed his intro lore. So in a follow-up episode, we could do, you know, what if Saruman didn't betray the forces of good and actually fought against Sauron? So we're mixing the lore aspect with the gameplay aspect and trying to make some kind of cinematic narrative storytelling stuff. I don't know how often I'll upload these because it's completely new for me. So it could be like one a month, one every few weeks, it depends. But the end goal is, imagine we have a big series, right? So we could start with Sauron, and then we can move on to, like, Saruman, maybe Gandalf. Gandalf I might wait until the Fellowship comes out. I think that might be better, actually. So Sauron and Saruman would be good. Start with, like, the Maya. And then we could go down possibly to the elves. So I think Galadriel might be a good one, because she has some narrative stuff. And then you could start focusing, maybe do a Gondor playthrough. We could do Rohan as well, like Gundabad. We slowly move down the hierarchy and get more and more people involved. And then in the long run, we could even expand this to other series. So we can do Tales from a Game of Thrones, or Tales from the Princes of Darkness, and stuff like this. So that's where I'm thinking right now. But what if you guys think that's good as well? The plan is to start working on the first video tomorrow. Yeah, like a character showcase. What if an orc was adopted by an elf? No. It's going to be mostly focused on canon characters, because the first 10 minutes or so is going to be lore. So, for example, as we look at Sauron, luckily this mod has multiple models of Sauron, right? So as we're going over his early history, we can actually use his other model. You know, what made him stray from the path that he did? How did he get corrupted or influenced? And then we can go over the key events up until 3000 or whatever the bookmark we use is. But I think Lord of the Rings works so well because as we're doing the lore stuff, I can even show up, like, on screen descriptions of artifacts that are relevant to the lore. And stuff like this, so. But yes. That's the idea that I have. What do we think about that? Who are you fighting right now? Another elf. Oh, there still are elves here? Okay, not for long, though. Man, the hegemony title art here looks very cool. Yeah, what do we think about that before I wrap up the stream? In Game of Thrones, I think it can work well because you have the history of the houses and whatnot, and then you can focus on a key character. Princes of Darkness as well is also rich with lore, so you can focus on who the vampire was before their siring or whatnot, whatever you call it, before they were converted. But yeah, I want to just do some more cinematic and storytelling stuff. But I won't replace the Let's Plays. The Let's Plays are still going to be the majority of the content. And then in between, I have something else to work on as well. Sounds cool. I think it could be cool. I just have to actually figure out the editing and stuff. I think my biggest problem is just not starting. I'm gonna start it tomorrow and then figure it out as I go along. We should be okay. And it's also a fun way for me to research more lore as well. And then maybe I'll get people just to fact check the lore as well. Just for mistakes and whatnot. But yeah. Anyway, guys, that was a really fun stream. We did a lot today. We have conquered the majority of Usakan now. We just need to do these guys. And then I think in the next episode, we shall start going east to the Mimikan lands. We need to deal with this. Oh, okay, there's some big orcs over here as well. And then we need to go further east to the lands of Shane. And then we should be able to get our own hegemony title, which will cover everything. Oh, we get a little Anamon Kin as well, Mimikil in the flag. That's cool. How's the religion situation? It's a mess. Yeah, I think it takes them a while to convert everything. It's gonna be a problem down here as well. Luckily, if we're fighting orcs here, then this should auto-convert. Yeah, this is all orcs. So this swath of territory will be fine, but anything that men control, it's gonna be a fight to get the faith under control. But right, guys, okay, we're gonna wrap it up there. Thank you for tuning in. So tomorrow, maybe will be a Game of Thrones stream. And I guess I will start recording the next series, which I think might be Princes of Darkness. Probably a shorter series. And then after Princes of Darkness, we'll jump back to another Game of Thrones series. But yes, right. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Mondays. I'm looking forward to our next Lord of the Rings stream, which will be on Thursday. And yes, I will see you guys next time.